Hello. Apocalypstix, this is your 5-minute warning.
Is this thing on? Make some noise if you're ready for roller derby. I know y'all can get louder than that. There we go. Okay. We got 2.5 minutes until our second game of our doubleheader. We got the Sticks versus the Glamma Rays. So let's get into our seats and get ready for some action in about 2 minutes. And we are ready to get started with bout 2 with Atlanta Roller Derby. Okay, again, make some noise if y'all are ready for roller derby. Yes, I love to hear it. Welcome to bout 2 of the night. We got the Glamma Rays versus our Apocalypstix. So before we start, we want to do our land acknowledgement. We'd like to acknowledge that we are on the ancestral lands of the Muskogee people, stolen by the United States government through campaigns of coercion and genocide. It's our responsibility as beneficiaries of these atrocities to bear witness to the historic and ongoing oppression of indigenous people and work toward decolonization. Check out our website for some links to indigenous-led organizations if anyone wants to donate, get involved, or learn more. Can we hear some noise? No. Okay, so tonight, the Apocalypstix, like I said, take on the Glamma Rays. Will the Sticks bring the Rays down to earth, or will the Rays leave the Sticks in a wasteland? Make some noise if you're here for the Sticks. All right. Make some noise if you're here for the Glamma Rays. Oh, no. Uh-oh. All right. Are y'all ready to meet our teams? Come on out, Rays.
Up first, we have skater 100, Sycarus. Next up, we got 1212, Ruby Chaos. Number 2, Square Ruthless. 27, Dominican Dynamite. 2209, Cerebellum. 333, Sweet and Sour. 3787, Attila the Hutt. Next up, we got 444, Raw. Number 46, Hellfire. Number 613, Eleanor Roosevelt. 684, Jabberwock. 777, Monstrous Nightmare. Number 86, Furiosa. 924, Double Dare. Number 99, Agony Christie. 999, Jojo Jolt. And number 242, R2 Death 2. Led by your coaching staff, Anna Cheng, Rat Queen, Crash Bandicoot.
All right, Rays, thank you. Good to see y'all. Good job making some noise for the Rays. All right, if the reigning home team champion, Apocalypstix, will take the track, please. They got their own little version of the Rays rollout, so we're gonna see how this goes. Okay, starting with skater number 0300, Cancer Candy. 1399, Dread Robin. 789, Officially Anna. Number 025, Freakachu. Number 93, Hanaconda. Number 1962, Human Missile Crisis. Number 9091, Amy Grindhouse. Number 95, Lightning McLean. Number 313, Outcast. Oh. Number 811, Walt Hitman. Number 527, Gladiator. Number 420, Tanya Hyde. 0712, Meteorite. 19, Beetlejuice. And your sticks, Rays people, are captained by number 1102, Scarlet Fatal. All right, make some noise for the sticks and let's get ready to play roller derby. We'd also like to thank our officials for keeping us safe on the track. That's going to be our striped people in striped shirts. So make sure we say nice things about them too. Thank you, officials. And we're really happy to have the opportunity to work with the deaf community in Atlanta, thanks to our new team of ASL interpreters, Witch, Biatch, Lexus Central Crisis, Pink Panther, Danny Sunflower Signs. They'll be with us throughout the season. Our first jam of bout 2 is starting in moments, we got rookie Amy Grindhouse versus Monstrous Nightmare at the jam line to start us off. And we're off. Okay, and Dynamite has already got a pretty long recycle back as both jammers are still working to fight their way through the pack. Monstrous Nightmare making it to the front, but it's Amy Grindhouse who gets out his lead. They're neck and neck.
And Coach Kilty tells Grindhouse to call off the jam. No points scored that time around. Maybe next.
All right, we got two YJRD alum lined up to give you a little showdown at the jam line. You got Lightning McLean and Sweet and Sour, who just won MVP Jammer of the first bout against the Chocolate Shocks. And Sweetie gets through first, but is hit out by Cancer Candy. Working it again, goes around on the outside, spin around move, one blocker to beat, and Sweetie is out 40. And she is around again, while Lightning is still working the pack. And we have a successful star pass to a pivot, Cancer Candy, which turns Lightning into a blocker against her former YJRD teammate here. And Sweetie calls it. Glamma Rays up 6-0 early here in the bout.
On the line, we have Walk and Dread Robin fighting for that lead jammer status. Who's gonna get it first?
Look how far back Dynamite goes when she hits out these jammers. That's not fun.
She's so good at it. It's really incredible to watch.
And again, a repeat.
Walk at the top of the pack, fighting so hard to get through. These walls are tough today.
That is a tough wall with Tanya Hyde and Freakachu manning the back of it. And with Dread Robin in the box, this gives Jabberwock a power jam.
And he gets through as lead jammer. Lead jammer and a power jam?
I'll take it. So this gives all of the red blockers a chance to play little offense for their jammer to help him get through. But he's met at the top by Tanya Hardass and Freakachu. Not enough to hold him this time. Walk is through for 4 more points. Dread Robin speeds back in, but is quickly recycled. Still fighting on her initial and gets through. She's gonna try to hustle around, but Walk calls it off.
That was a 4-point jam for the Glamma Rays. The score is now 10-0. Glamma Rays in the lead.
Okay, we got a newbie, Attila the Hutt, versus Human Missile Crisis, an A-level DSD jammer going
We got
against
some jammer on jammer action at the top.
Love to see it. Makes this game so much more interesting.
The Crisis is your lead jammer. And Attila has been recycled to the back of the pack.
Attila stuck at the back with Cancer Candy, one-on-one.
I tell you what, I've gone against Cancer Candy a few times, and it's not fun.
No, that is a challenge.
Oh, we have a star pass to R2 Death 2.
These are two of our DSD skaters jamming against each other right now. Beautiful spin move from Crisis to get through for another 4. It looks like R2, while that jam was still going, R2 did lose her helmet covers. Decker, what happens if your helmet covers fall off and you're the jammer? Decker, what happens if your helmet cover falls off and you're the jammer?
You have to go back and get it. No one else can touch that helmet cover except for the jammer.
And you can't score points without it. I learned that the hard way last game.
On the jammer line, we have Monstrous Nightmare, who gets through as lead jammer, followed closely behind by Lightning McGlynn. Don't forget, we got food vendors in tow tonight. The Cheesy Truck, Park Lounge, and Yum Ice Cream. If anyone gets hungry, and there are vegan options and veggie options available from your food vendors tonight. Sweet and Sour making it through as the lead jammer for the Glamma Rays.
Sweetie gets lead a lot and comes back.
That
for
was
the
another
score.
quick 4 points for Sweet and Sour. Amy Grindhouse. Ooh, we have a star pass, in fact.
Oh, beautiful cuts from Sweetie to zigzag through that pack. Amy Grindhouse still working in the back to try and get out. But now we're down to 1 Glamma Ray blocker on the track. Agony Christie joins JoJo Jolt, who was left solo there. JoJo was left solo for just a second.
Sweet and Sour cutting through the pack like butter. Getting another 4 points.
I will say Sweetie loves those arms. And Grind picks up 4 for the sticks. It's JoJo Jolt solo. JoJo is solo again with a big hit out on the jammer. They said, hey, I can hold it down on my own. TJ and Outcast and R2 going at it, trying to do what they can to stop the jammer. And it's Cancer Candy who hits out Sweetie and tries to pull her back. That was interesting. How often do you see that many blockers in the box, Decker?
I don't know, but seeing only 3 blockers on the track at one time was actually insane. That is a jammer's dream come true.
The Glamma Rays have a quick, significant lead right now, 45-19, but it's still early. It's Derby. Anything can happen. Let's hear a word from our sponsor. If you're wondering who keeps us safe, 888 and 187 Killer Pads is the exclusive protective gear sponsor of Atlanta Roller Derby. You can be confident no matter what spills we take, they are here to help us get right back up.
starting on the jam line, we've got Crisis and Square Ruthless, that is.
Former shot. Wow. Those bills we were talking about.
You guys, this is going to be a full 2-minute jam. Just kidding.
Yeah, a little confusion on the lead jammer status at first. Even though Crisis broke out first, it was Square Ruthless who got lead jammer, which gave her the ability to call it off. Still 45-19, Glamma Rays ahead.
You guys, these skaters are working so hard out there. Let's show them how much we love roller derby. I can't hear you.
It's all right, I'm here for you, Decatur. Woo! All right, so we got newbie Attila versus Dread Robin, who played for our juniors club before joining Atlanta Roller Derby. And Attila earns her lead jammer status. All right, it looks like
We have got the Glamma Rays jammer Attila the Hutt in the box. This means that the Apocalypstix have a power jam.
they're down about 18, so this could be beneficial for them.
What a beautiful spin on the outside by Dread. Getting those 4 points, trying to call it off, but unfortunately, she is not lead, and that means that this is a full 2-minute jam.
Yeah, when your lead jammer goes to the box, they give up their status, which makes it a full 2-minute jam, but Attila doesn't mind, came through for another 4 points for the Rays. Beautiful move by Dread Robin, taking that outside line, swifting through. Nice hit from Scarlet Fatale, who's also playing her second game for the night. Okay, chasing that jammer down. Scar, we see you. What an effort. All right, so we got some more points on the board. 52, Glamma Rays. 37, Apocalypstix. Headword is a creative agency saving great ideas from boring realities. Headword helps brands figure out who they are and connects them with their audience using a strategic process. Strategy, like Derby. Nightmare finds that outside line.
But
to get
Lightning
through for
is
lead.
right behind her.
Both racing. Look how fast they're going. Trying to get some points before Lightning can come around.
Monstrous
And-
Nightmare calls it off, but not before she gets 2 points.
It's better than nothing.
You're not wrong. 2 points is better than nothing.
Is through for lead again. Consecutive lead jammer statuses for this all-star skater.
Crisis making it through with the help of Ouch Cast.
I love a jersey whip-off ouch cast. It's Cancer Candy who's smothering Sweetie. Big hit out to sit her down.
After that, she called it. And Glamma Rays start on a power jam, and Square Rufus is out pretty quickly. You got two sticks blockers, the jammer and the pivot, ironically in the box, which means Rue only has to take on two sticks or less blockers, which could be, again, power jams are beneficial. Rue very punchy out there. And Crisis skates right by Dominican Dynamite, who chased her down and was definitely trying to get her. We hear you making noise. Another jam is off. Attila versus Grind. Both working and pushing and hitting, trying to get to the top of this pack. No fear from Grind as she takes on Vet and DSD player R2 Def2. And is stuck in the back with Eleanor Roosevelt. All right, we have a star pass to our pivot R2.
And we have a star pass from Amy Grindhouse to Walt Hitman.
And R2 skates right past Scarlet Fatale. Oh, we got two star passes. All-star skater showdown as pivots. Walt Hitman goes around to put some points on the board for the sticks.
Scarlet Fatale goes down with the jammer R2 Def2 from the Glamma Rays.
Celebration, they're old teammates. And that is successful. Hitting R2 out like that, I jump up and down too.
I will say, taking R2 down is a hard feat.
About this jam is winding down as both players.
Scarlet Fatale protecting that jammer hat with all of her heart. Gets sent to the box. But R2 gets that star hat back.
Yeah, these panties are slippery today. All right, our score has been extended to 74 Glamma Rays, 49 Apocalypstix. Make some noise if you're still with us. There we go. We love to hear it. Thank y'all for coming out and supporting local roller derby.
On the line, we have Lightning McLinn and Monstrous Nightmare, both skaters who used to skate with YJRD, which is Georgia Tech's roller derby team. College roller derby is just as intense as this. If you haven't checked it out, you should.
We got 3 YJRD folks in the back, actually, with Dominican Dynamite, who recycled Lightning McLinn before rejoining the pack to try to prevent her from squeezing through. As she's recycled, Nightmare comes around for another set. Oh, jammer on jammer.
Lightning, who hits out Nightmare, but they both pop back up and resume action.
What a jam. That was 8 points for the Glamma Rays. Now the score is 82-49 with the Glamma Rays in the lead.
Swoogo is a user-friendly event management platform delivering outstanding registration. If you bought your ticket online, you probably used Swoogo, one of our sponsors. All right, we had two DHD jammers in the back. And it's Crisis who comes out first, spinning around, making it look pretty. Didn't take Sweetie long to get out. Following right behind her, not too far. Little juke action from Crisis to get through. And Sweetie powers through, taking almost the whole pack down with her. Oh, that was
but
nice.
Not before she's sent to the box for a back block. This means the Apocalypstix and Crisis are in a power jam.
I'm reading a sign that says, "Human Missile Crisis, you're my hero." Oh, she's mine too. All right. That's great defense from Sick, who came out the box with urgency to try to stop this jammer. These panties are just slipping off, Decker.
I know I've been hit by Sick before, and sometimes those hits are deadly. It was deadly enough to send that jammer star off.
All right, and with Sweet and Sour in the box, this gives the Sticks a power start, and Dread Robin takes quick advantage. Ooh, Sweetie. A beautiful jukey move, but it looks like number 333, Sweet and Sour, is going back to the box, giving Dread Robin an opportunity to have another power jam.
Dread Robin fighting hard to get through that pack.
All right, and they decide to call it what I think Sweet and Sour, the Glamma Rays jammer, is still in the box. So this means Amy Grindhouse will benefit from a power start for the Sticks. 82-67. All right, and Grind is racing to the pack. A little outside, a nice little jukey action going outside, but R2 makes sure she closes that line before Grind can get through. Grind pushing on the seams, trying to find something that works. And Sweet and Sour comes flying back in and is quickly recycled. Both jammers can still, beautiful turnaround, Jeez.
Sweet and Sour straight out the box to lead jammer status. I don't think it can get much better than that.
Very impressive. And it looks like Walt Hitman is going to do some more jamming for us with a star pass from Amy Grindhouse. Taking on R2 one-on-one. Sweetie looking to score more points. 1 foot and calling it off. So much style Sweet and Sour has.
You know, Sweet and Sour made it through on one leg to get those 4 points.
Lovely. We're seeing a lot of spills and jukes and movement, one leg backwards. Corrective chiropractic unlocks our full potential with optimum spine health. They offer expert care to keep
your spine line and ours. Thank you, Corrective Chiropractic, for being a sponsor. Lightning with her signature smile as she comes out, lead jammer, with Attila still working in the back here. Quick feet from Speedy Lightning to get through her first score pass.
Attila making it through on their initial pass.
And they are stuck together here.
Lightning McGlynn working hard to get through that pack. Attila making it through for 4 points.
And Sarah Bellum, who recycles Lightning and rejoins a very powerful tripod of Dominican Dynamite, Eleanor Roosevelt, and Ruby Chaos. A lot of big hits happening here to try to keep Lightning and get Lightning through.
I believe the jam was called as Dominican Dynamite had tapped her head on the floor. You guys, this is a rough sport, and we are all about keeping our skaters safe, even if it was just a very small head tap. We are so proud to be partnered with a.k.a. and 187 Killer Pads. a.k.a. and 187 Killer Pads are the exclusive protective gear sponsor for Atlanta Roller Derby. You can be confident that no matter what spills you take, we're here to help you get right back up. So go ahead, push harder, go faster, fly higher. And know that whatever you ride, a.k.a. has you protected from head to toe.
And Dominican Dynamite did get right back up on that. All right, so got a 23-point lead for the Rays. They're ahead 98-75, with just 5 more minutes left in this half. Stick around for some halftime entertainment. We got some things for you guys to win. Yeah, if you guys want to do some skater races, make sure you stick around for halftime for your chance to win some cool things. But you have to participate to win.
You guys, I also want to shout out Roll ATL. Roll ATL is a sporting goods store in Midtown Atlanta that services and carries roller skates, inline skates, safety gears, and parts. Roll ATL is more than just a skate shop. They support athletes in the minority who love their sport, yet struggle to establish themselves in existing culture and communities surrounding it. Roll ATL welcomes individuals from all walks of life and promotes collaboration, community, and unique self-expression. Stop by the shop, spread the love for roller sports. If you guys are interested in joining roller derby, Roll ATL would be a good first stop.
Yep, and we do have our ARD Academy designed to teach people of all aspects of roller derby, skating, officiating, announcing, cheerleading. So come out if you want to be out here. Oh, Nightmare is right through off the inside line. Blasting through to get lead jammer. She's met by a tight shock six tripod. But it's not enough to hold Nightmare. Red Robin is still working this Rays defense to try to get out. Is hit out by Agony Christie, who runs her back a little bit.
Nightmare making it through for another 4 points as your lead jammer.
Evading a hit for Meteor Dyke on that one. Really impressive. All right. And we are...
You guys, if you are new to Derby and you have some questions, we have some of our very own skaters walking around with some big ol' help me, ask me signs. So if you guys have any questions and want to understand the sport a little bit better, pull them to the side, ask them.
And we've hit the century mark with Glamma Rays up 101-75. But Crisis gets lead jammer with these last 3 minutes and 26 seconds of the half to see if she can do something to close this gap for the Sticks. 4 points helps for sure.
We had an attempted star pass, but the Glamma Rays jammer got a penalty and is now in the box. So you might see Sweet and Sour carrying that star in her hand, but she cannot do anything with it. She cannot score any points. She has to wait until R2 Death 2 gets out of the box.
Divine timing for a power jam as Crisis skates right through with the help of O from Outcast and the other 6 blockers.
R2 Death 2 ever so slightly bending down to pick up that star hat. Very elegant.
All right, we got 2 skaters down on that one. Okay, I'm wondering if the skaters like oiled their helmets before. All right, we got 2 minutes left. Again, make sure you stick around for a must-watch derby race featuring you, our beloved fans. If you want to race around the track, make sure you stick around for halftime. All right, let's spill the tea. Tea is new in town. Blue Durango iced tea is crafted locally here in Atlanta, packed with bold vibes and creative scents that keeps life half full. Thank you, Blue Durango iced tea, which is actually very delicious. All right, it looks like the Six have another power jam, and Grind is fighting through a wall of Sycoris and Hailfire, and Agni comes and joins the top. But Grind is punching through, trying to do what they can to score something here for the Sticks, who are not that far behind. And she picks up 4.
Square Ruthless working hard to get through that back of the pack. Got some jammer on jammer action with Square Ruthless working on Amy Grindhouse. You guys, if you are hungry and you missed some food during the intermission for bouts, we've got the Cheesy Truck, Park Lounge, and YOM Ice Cream. Go hit them up during halftime. See what it's like. Taste some good food.
So we have one more half after this, of course. But if y'all can't get enough of roller derby, you can come party with us in our after party at Trackside Tavern. That's 313 East College Avenue right here in Decatur. It's just half a mile from our venue.
The Apocalypstix are using their official review as a timeout.
So yeah, make sure you come to our after party at Trackside Tavern. If you're under 21 though, you gotta get a wristband before you enter, because you guys cannot have those type of beverages right now.
You guys, it looks like there's gonna be one more jam of this period with 2 seconds on the clock. Let's see what gets done.
All right, we've seen one half of derby. Let's make some noise for our hardworking skaters and officials as we close out this half. Give it up for our hardworking skaters and officials. There you go. And probably our last jam of this half is Lightning McLean and Attila battling. Right, and Attila is up at the top versus Scarlet Fatal, and she gets through for a lead. What a fight from both of these jammers. Lightning still working. Ruby Chaos takes her out.
That was a hard hit by Dominican Dynamite on the Star Pass, a.k.a. Pivot Cancer Candy.
Wow, look how low they get to try to stop her. But she's too powerful and gets through and is out. We got some time on our jam. We got a couple more, maybe. We'll see what happens. 108.95. Sticks. Wow, Candy scored an extra 4 points right at the half, bringing our halftime score 108 Glamma Rays, 99 Apocalypstix. We have gender-neutral restrooms, food trucks, vendors in our hallway, and a halftime race that's going to take place here in moments where you can win some free drink tickets and some Plaza Theater prizes. Our halftime is sponsored by Plaza Theater, Atlanta's oldest operating independent cinema. They offer extensive slate of curated first-run programming, classic films, and community events. If you want to win tickets to Plaza Theater, make sure you stick around. Okay, we got a little more derby business to handle before we go to halftime here.
You guys, it looks like we're gonna have one more jam. Just kidding.
We'll see. We still have some official business taking place that we have to wait for before we can call halftime.
Red's official.
All right, so
Red has used their official review to contest the points awarded to Black Jammer at the end of the last jam. The official review will not be retained. Points stand as called.
all right, who's ready?
You guys, we're gonna have some super fun halftime races. Are there two kids that would like to volunteer to maybe, oh, well, we already have one that would maybe like to drag a skater, race around the track?
Meteor. Or Glad? Glad. Can you hear me?
Can I get one more small
Do we
kid
have one-
to run around the track for a race? One more volunteer, one more child. Can I get a child on the track, please?
We're all getting autographs.
We got one eyeballing over here.
Wait, we have a Decker.
Can I get another child volunteer to race around the track?
One more kid who wants a free
kid.
drink ticket.
One more
Adults,
kid.
y'all will have
One
your
more
chance.
kid.
Adults, y'all will have your chance. Where are all the kids at? Y'all don't want to come race? Come on. Are you ready to race with mommy? This is R2's child. And I think that's so cute. You let her, she's gonna pull you. We need a skater.
Alrighty, you guys. We have Blake and Adrian.
Y'all gotta come back to the jam line though.
Alrighty,
Mommy
you
daughter
guys.
pair. Can we acknowledge that? Oh my God.
We have Blake and Matilda. Blake is carrying R2. Matilda is carrying Scarlet Fatal. Let's hear it for them.
So, you guys are gonna race around, and whoever gets back here first wins the race. And a cool prize, okay? Are we ready? Let's make some noise for them. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay. Look at her carrying her mommy. Oh, Matilda's coming. Oh, Matilda's coming hot.
Let's give it up for Blake and Matilda.
Oh, that is just so cute. I love it so much. We need 2 more. All right, adults, it's your time. I know y'all been waiting.
2 adult volunteers,
adults.
please.
All right, we got
two
one
right
adult.
here.
Okay, you right
They
there
were
in the
so
green
quick
shirt.
to raise their hands.
All right.
We got Debbie and Michael. Debbie's warming up over here. She's ready to go. All right, we got
Michael got on
Debbie
the
with Amy
flip-flops.
Grindhouse.
You ready?
We got Michael with Eleanor Roosevelt. You guys ready?
Behind you in front of the line. Make some noise. Who's gonna win? Michael, you shouldn't have worn them flip-flops, boy.
Oh, she lost her phone and everything.
Oh, wow. Oh. Wow, that was a quick race. Oh, my God. It's too close to call. Decker. They both came at the same time. I think we're going to have to...
Who do you guys think won? Or should
They
we
want to
do
do it
another
again.
race?
They want to re...
Y'all want another one? Y'all want to race again?
Let's
Michael-
redo it.
Michael
redo,
doesn't know.
redo,
Michael doesn't know if he
redo,
wants to do it again.
redo. Okay, we're gonna sit right here, and we're gonna wait. Whoever crosses this line first gets these 2 tickets. And go! Oh man, look, they said they want to be sure.
No! We have a non-skater that took out a skater, but we have a winner.
Okay, a clear winner. They had to make sure. Here are 2 tickets to Plaza Theater. Thank you so much. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the halftime races. We have about 8 minutes left. If y'all want to get food, use the bathroom. If you have drink cans, give them to our beer mid right here at the end of the track. Thank you.
Empty drink cans, more than welcome. We will have people walking around collecting, but also, if you would like to bring them over here to contribute to our beer tower that our MVPs crash into at the end of the bout, please do. Please do. We need all the empty cans.
If anyone has found a black iPhone, could you please bring it to the announcer's table? It belongs to one of our coaches. If anyone's found a black iPhone, is that it? No, okay. All right, we got 5 more minutes before the action starts. We got a pretty close game here to get back to. 1 minute left before Derby resumes. The shocks are ready. The sticks are ready.
I hope everyone enjoyed intermission, maybe got some snacks, maybe used the restroom, asked a few questions, maybe even stopped by our merch booth. But we are back. Just a reminder, the Apocalypstix score is 99 and the Glamma Rays are leading at 108. We have Monstrous Nightmare and Crisis jamming, both working hard, but Crisis makes it through as lead.
Go. All right, it's over. This feels a little jukey action from Nightmare. Escapes through. Both jammers scoring points.
I see some very, very excited Glamma Rays fans over there, sitting front row on the bleachers. Look at them go. They look like they've been here before.
All right, back to back for Human Missile Crisis. This is why she's a hero. Sweetie is busting through those arms of Candy and Scarlet Fatale. Whoa.
Ooh, sweet and sour sliding into the benches, taking out a ref. Working
VIP
hard.
Got a nice little shot of the action front row.
Crisis, waiting it out, calling it off in the middle of the track.
That was action-packed. The Sticks are climbing back up here, trying to close this lead. It's 111 Glamma Rays, 105 Apocalypstix. We got Lightning McLean versus Square Ruthless. Lightning McLean is one of ARD skaters going to skate in the World Cup with Black Diaspora. Join us for bingo night at our warehouse to raise money for this team to go to the World Cup in Austria. That's April 26th, 8 to 10 p.m. at our warehouse. And there goes Dominican Dynamite with that signature recycle. And Lightning still trying to make something shake against her former YJRD teammate at Square Ruthless. Hits the box. And we have another panty on the floor.
Tanya Tanya Hardass with a smile on her face skating back to the bench. Did you guys know Tanya Hardass used to be a figure skater, as in ice skating? Roller derby took her over, and we love her for it.
As in Tanya Harding. One of my favorite derby names, Tanya Hardass.
Have you ever wanted to skate with ARD? We're holding a roller rink party at our practice space on Friday, April 25th from 7 to 10 p.m. Grab your skates or rent a pair for $5 and hit the rink. There will be food and games, so it'll be fun for everyone. Wheels or not, don't miss the party. Get tickets at atlantaRollerDerby.swoogu.com. Come skate with us. It'll be fun. We promise we won't hit you.
Not yet, not at first. No, the roller rink party is just for us to dance and vibe. You can get tickets at atlantarollerderby.swoogo.com. Swoogo is one of our league sponsors, an event management platform that makes it easy to do things.
Do we have any birthdays in the audience? Is it anyone's birthday and you're deciding to spend it with us? Oh, I see some fingers. See some fingers pointing. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to the people in the pink. And we're off to a power start featuring Lightning McLean and her speedy feet. Ooh! McLean, who will be taking that swag and footwork to the World Cup this summer in Austria with Black Diaspora Roller Derby. How does she stay up?
Lightning McLean is one of the most flexible jammers I think I've ever seen. You guys haven't? Look up some photos of her. She is insane.
And it's Meteor Dyke who's working Square Ruthless, had her recycled to bring her back into the pack, and now she's fighting to get through again. As is Lightning McLean, being slowed down for a little bit here. 101 versus R2 Death 2 at the top of the pack. A Square Ruthless comes around for her initial. Turns around for some jammer on jammer.
Both
action.
smiling, both laughing about it. We love this sport. We love our jammers. We love our teammates. Square Ruthless just taking a little break. Lightning McLean, like butter through the pack. You guys, we have a lead change. The Apocalypstix are now winning 117 to Glamma Rays 111. You guys, that was a 12-point jam for Lightning McLean. Let's hear it for her. Could you do this?
And like Dex said, the Sticks have captured their first lead of the night.
The Apocalypstix won the home team champs last year, but the home teams have been shaken up. So if you came to a few bouts last year, you'll notice that's not the same skaters on each team.
The Sticks won the championship last year. We were there.
Yeah, we were on the Sticks, but now we're on the Shocks and the Reapers.
Respectively. All right, and we are off with another jam 5 of this second half here. Both jammers neck and neck on this one, about to showcase a lot of speed between these two jammers. What a matchup here. Beautiful stop. I think these two jammers might keep this score tight here.
Both jammers working hard to get through this pack. Seeing some good defense. Sweet and Sour making her way, and Sweet and Sour is your lead jammer.
Crisis finds an opening.
Sweet and Sour making it through for another 4 points and then calling it off.
If you can't get enough of roller derby, we have a few more home games this season. May 31st is our next one right here at Agnes Scott College. Attila finding an opening right on that line for a quick lead jammer status as Brian pushing through a tough wall.
Both jammers working incredibly hard to get through.
And
R2
Cancer
and
Candy
Hellfire holding up Amy Grindhouse at the front.
And you see Cancer Candy there's goading JoJo here to give Brian a chance to take one blocker out of the equation for them. But R2 is tough and knocks her out. All that progress she made is gonna have to be done again.
Being recycled as a jammer really is no fun. You make it all the way through the pack just to work all the way through the pack again.
But Grind is punching through, fighting. Just a tough Glamma Rays wall here. Both jammers just fighting to try to get something done. Candy 101 versus Attila, which is a tough matchup. Action happening right in front of us, Decker. And it looks like our Glamma Rays jammer is going to sit in the box, which means the Sticks blockers can play offense for their jammer.
Amy Grindhouse is working hard, but I do believe the Glamma Rays blockers are working harder.
This is a whole near half of a track that they've had to push and fight.
And we have a tied game right now, 121 to 121. You guys, I don't know if you've ever been to a derby game, but this is a good game.
It is. I feel like it's going to come down to it.
I just want to shout out our officials again. They keep us safe. They might call penalties on us, but we love them for it.
Dread zipping through. Ooh, taking down Ruby Chaos and her miss. Racing back. Wow, Dread is lightning fast tonight. Again, an aged up Dread Robin started in our juniors programming. Beautiful apex jump, cute little apex jump from Dread Robin. Atlanta Junior Roller derby trains every Saturday for 2.5 hours and starts in mid-June. They start in August. So if you're interested in getting your child enrolled in juniors to get them started with roller derby, we do have Atlanta Junior Roller Derby starting up again in August.
And you guys, Atlanta Junior Roller Derby is ages 8 to 18.
You were a junior, weren't you?
I sure was. I started skating, playing roller derby whenever I was 10 or 11 years old. I'm 27 now. That's a long time.
Wow, this is why you're so good.
We have Crisis making it through the pack as your lead jammer.
Nice little pick from R2 to make sure Anaconda could not touch Nightmare on that pass.
We got Ouchcast and R2 going head to head, both with smiles on their faces.
I love this. This is an exciting match up right here.
This is truly a case of hitting your friends, but loving every second of it.
Yeah, just for like an hour or so. We'd like to thank Robert Fortney, a dedicated volunteer and supporter of Atlanta Roller Derby. He just wanted to show his support through sponsorship. You can see his sign near the scoreboard there. Wow, quick lead from Sweet and Sour, who has been unstoppable tonight, including in bout one, which I just played against her. Zips right through, followed by Lightning McLean, who's gonna try to score, get something on the board before Sweetie calls it off. We'll see in a moment if Lightning was able to capture anything on that last jam. The officials are talking. Lightning picks up 1 point for the Sticks. 129-126. We got a close game, about 17 minutes left in the bout this evening. Attila V. Candy one more time here in the back. TJ hits her down. Ouchcast hits her down.
We've got some recycling going on by Eleanor Roosevelt.
Bruce was our Ruckus captain last year. What I love about home teams is you get a mix of our all-stars, our C-team players, some newbies, some veterans. You get to see everybody play and just have fun on home teams. But competitive fun.
Oh no, got Dread and Ouchcast headed to the box.
Wow, look at this chest blocking from Scarlet Fatale on the jammer.
You guys, we have a power jam for the Glamma Rays, and R2 Detu is your new jammer.
Was that
Let's give it up for her.
Nice. Wasn't that Star Pass smooth as hell?
Oh, so smooth. If you blink, you might have missed it.
Racing Candy. I wouldn't want to be caught by Candy in the apex.
Two great skaters going head to head, both on our A team, DSD. If you guys ever hear us say DSD, we are in fact talking about Dirty South Derby.
All right, that was a big hit from Bruce on jammer Dread Robin to stop her, but doesn't keep her down long. And she comes around for another floor for the Sticks.
R2 Detu making it through for another 4 points for the Glamma Rays.
R2 showing
you guys
us that she can still jam. We've got a close game here. The teams.
We have a timeout called for the Glamma Rays. Sit back, relax. We've got a few seconds to just hang out.
It's a lot of action tonight. You guys are probably taking a lot of photos, videos. Please tag us on social media at ATL Roller Derby.
You guys, if you have any empty beer or soda cans, bring them to our beer tower. We also have people walking around to collect them. If you see them and their hands are full, it doesn't matter. Give them another can. They can handle it.
And again, if you love what you're seeing, if you love the vibes, the energy, and you want to be involved, there are so many ways. You can sponsor us. You can learn to skate. We have recruiting. You can join our academy. You can get your kids involved, or you can just volunteer. Volunteers get to be a part of this wonderful program. All right, 15 minutes left. Again, if you are not ready to be done partying with us, join us at our after party at Trackside Tavern, 313 East College Avenue, just half a mile away from here. You could walk if you want.
Join us there. Get some food with us, get some drinks with us, maybe some pictures. Hang out with us. We'd love to see you.
Focus on your most important part of every event with SWUGO, bringing people together through outstanding registration, marketing, and event logistics. SWUGO is one of our league sponsors.
You guys, I really want to shout out our EMTs right now, because if we take a hard spill or we get hit a little too hard, they're always there for us. They always take care of us, and we couldn't do it without them.
Very good. All right, got low skaters and a tripod at the jam line, ready to try to take on and stop Sweet and Sour. And it works for a hot second. Sweetie pushing and pushing, and it's Crisis who comes around, surfing backwards as lead jammer. All right, Sweetie's headed to the box, which gives the Sticks a power jam.
Crisis making it through with such a beautiful jump to avoid Ruby Chaos.
What a hard fall Crisis took. He's getting back up. It's always good to see. Triple Eight and 187 Killer Pads is our exclusive protective gear sponsor at Atlanta Roller Derby, keeping us protected from head to toe. So another power start for the Sticks, and Lightning McLint breaks right through, quickly getting lead, with the Sticks lead on the scoreboard as well. But it doesn't take Sweetie long to get out on her initial pass, out of the box, just flying through. All right, Sweetie picked up 1 point. Lightning was trying to call it off to keep her scoreless, but she's fast. She's fast. So Scrap Atlanta is a nonprofit whose mission is to promote environmental awareness, education, and artistic expression. Thank you for being a sponsor. All right. Jam 14, we got Amy Grindhouse versus Square Ruthless, who's been recycled a couple times now to start. We got a tough Glamma Rays wall. Is that Dynamite? Bringing her back? Is there a stat for that? How many times do we cycle a player in that way? Square Ruthless captures lead jammer, while Grindhouse still fights this tough Rays defense. Very strategic hit out from Dominican Dynamite, who stayed in bounds, which means Walt Hitman, the pivot, has to go back and try again. And another recycle from Dominican Dynamite, who gets low, takes you back. Taking names, okay. Listen, I love how you can just hit whoever's in the way. Look at how low this wall is. Look at this blocker form. Meteor Dyke comes to try to break up that wall, but is sent to the box along with Amy Grindhouse, which means the Sticks only have 2 blockers for Square Ruthless to work through. And she does, turning around, surfing backwards, and recapturing the Glamma Rays lead, 152-147 Rays. With 2 Sticks blockers in the box, the Rays will have a blocker advantage. That's going to be Monstrous Nightmare versus Dread Robin.
You guys, don't forget to hand over those empty beer or soda cans. If you guys want to be a part of tonight, our MVPs crash into our pyramid at the end of every bout. Hand them in, come on.
The Jammers are doing rock, paper, scissors. Does that mean, are they doing it for lead? Whoever wins gets lead.
What if a power jam rode on the back of a paper, rock, scissors?
I would lose, I'm so unlucky. Apparently, it's Dread Robin who won rock, paper, scissors, and the Jammer. The Lightning Monsters not too far behind.
Woo! Wow. They are being so quick this jam. With 10 minutes left in the period, there is nothing to go to waste.
All right, it's R2 waiting at the top for that speedy Dread Robin. Taking a tumble out of bounds, calling it off. Just as the box is clear, Meteor Dyke rejoins the track. Fun fact, Dread Robin plays on the same home team as her mom, Gladiator. Who is a rookie who just got drafted to the Sticks.
Attila the Hut making it through right after the jam starts. Attila's going to be your lead jammer for this bout, for this jam.
Flying through, and a push from Ruby Chaos to give her a little more momentum to try to keep this Glamma Rays lead intact.
Lightning McGlynn still working very hard to get through the pack. Makes it through. but not before Attila the Hutt is sent to the box. That leaves us in a power jam for the Apocalypstix.
And because she was lead.
Oh, just kidding. Lightning McLean is sent to the box. That means there's no jammers on the track right now. Our blockers are just chilling.
All right, little jammer swap-a-roo should happen at this point. And it's going to be Attila who's racing back to get to these packs. These Rays are doing everything they can to help her with some offense on Ouchcast, the strong blocker. Leaving her with the tripod. You got Dynamite and Bruise in the back baiting Ouchcast.
Attila making it through for another 4 points.
Beautiful work from Attila. And Lightning coming through for some points as well. What a close game. 8 minutes left. A little wraparound from Tanya Hyde. And she's joined by officially Anna to try to stop Attila. And it's Ruby Chaos who's going in there and trying to create some chaos for Attila to get through. Meanwhile, Lightning is just going around. Wow.
You guys, this has been a very, very close second period. Let's give it up for our skaters. That's what I like to hear.
Damn, I'm glad y'all are with us. Don't forget our next home game is May 31st, right here, a doubleheader at 5 and 7:30.
You got Sweet and Sour on the line along with Crisis, and Sweet and Sour is your lead jammer.
Like 100%.
But not before Crisis makes it out right after her.
100% lead jammer status for the a nice little direction shift from Crisis to get by her DSC teammate, R2 Death2. I love the action tonight. The spins, one leg, the hits. I figured it out. Okay, this is Mr. Dynamite and Mr. Nightmare. That's who that is, who we hear from way over here. Way to support your skaters. Thank you. Wow, Nightmare finds that inside line again to make it out over Dread Robin, who's still fighting Dominican Dynamite, but makes it through as Dynamite is sent to the box. All right. Monstrous Nightmare trying to keep this Glamma Rays lead. And she races through. Just wants to beat her friend Scarlet Fatale before calling it out.
Your current score is the Apocalypstix 173 to your Glamma Rays 185.
Did you know you could rent a charter bus in Atlanta when you use GoGo Charters? They offer a network of charter buses in Georgia to see Atlanta's top attractions. That's GoGo Charter. We're seeing Ruby Chaos with the star for the first time this evening versus Lightning McLean, who's right out for lead jammer.
Lightning McLean trying to push her way through the top of the pack with the help of teammate Ouchcast. What a beautiful jump to get 4 points by Lightning McLean.
Can't wait to see that footwork at the World Cup. Don't forget our bingo fundraiser for Black Diaspora. Join us for bingo night at our warehouse space to raise money for the Black diaspora skaters on our team going to the World Cup in Austria. April 26th from 8 to 10. We have several ARD skaters going to World Cup, including with Black diaspora like Lightning. Wow, who crunches her way through that. That was pretty.
Lightning McLean doing everything she can to close that gap between the score.
This is a physical game.
This is a
We got
really
Dominican
good game.
Dynamite, who took that star, who now became the jammer and is working her way against some pesky sticks, including Cancer Candy and Walt Hitman here.
Another 4 points for Lightning McLean. Let's hear it for her.
Lightning has tied our score. Nice hops. 3 minutes left in this half.
Dominican Dynamite still fighting hard to get through the sticks blockers. Giving it everything she has, working hard.
All right, time is running down. If you've taken pictures or video, tag us. Your pictures may even be featured. And don't forget, we're at Trackside Tavern for our after party. You are welcome, but if you are under 21, you have to get a wristband before you enter the venue.
We have also had another lead change. The Apocalypstix are back in the lead with a score of 189 to 185.
I feel like this is about to be close. All 2 minutes and 37 seconds.
Hey, a lot can happen in 2 minutes.
Anything.
Which team are you guys cheering for? The Apocalypstix or the Glamma Rays? Oh, I'm hearing some Glamma Rays. Yeah.
So we have no Sticks fans anymore? No Sticks fans in the house? Thank you.
Let me hear our Apocalypstix fans. Let me hear our Glamma Rays fans. All right. I see the crowd is pretty diverse. I don't know though. The Glamma Rays fans seemed a little louder.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Sticks fans, y'all think you can beat that? Let me hear it. Yeah, go Sticks! Now that was a scream.
All right. All right, so Derby's winding down. We got Sweetie and Crisis at the jam line. Sweetie makes it to the top quickly, toppling over people as she fights through. Woo, it's a lot of action here. Sweetie
makes
comes
it
around.
through as lead jammer.
Ooh, Sweetie juking past her former YJRD teammate, Tanya Hyde. Get a quick 4 to tie that score up.
This is going to be a really, really good 2 minutes.
I'm so excited.
If you guys caught our last bout with the Apocalypstix and YJRD, that was a close game, just like this one. It came down to the last second. I see some Glamma Rays fans over there, very, very excited. I see 4 huddles on the track right now with the Glamma Rays doing a little dancey dance. The Apocalypstix having a little team meeting. Our Zebras, a.k.a. refs, having a little huddle themselves. And our officials, who are in the black shirts, having another huddle.
I want to shout out all the volunteers, skaters, officials who make these bout days happen. It takes a lot of work to create a bout production, put a game together, all hands on deck, and we thank y'all for coming and enjoying the time with us. All right, so a few more jams left for the night.
This very well could be our very last jam of the night, and oh my goodness, Monstrous Nightmare makes it through as lead jammer for the Glamma Rays. We got Lightning McLean still working hard to get through that back of the pack.
Getting that lead jammer, especially in critical times like this, makes a huge difference. But Nightmare is trying to score, but has to push through.
We have 1 minute left, and this defense from both teams is incredible. Both teams want this win so bad, and Monstrous Nightmare gets 4 points. Oh, and Lightning McLean makes it through as well.
All right, two YJRD skaters going at it.
We have a score of 189 to 196 with 30 seconds left on the clock.
30 seconds. Sweetie coming up to jam against Crisis. This should be good.
With a Glamma Rays timeout, stopping the clock at 20 seconds. This is going to be a close game.
Now this is a home team game for you. Don't forget to give your empty cans. Donate them to the pyramid.
Give us your empty cans, please. Our MVPs want it. Our MVPs need to crash through it. We know you have empty cans.
And again, happy birthday, Lauren. Is that whose birthday it was earlier? Happy birthday. All right, our teams are getting loud over here. It's gonna come down to the second. Just a few points separates these teams.
Even whenever that period clock runs out, that 20 seconds, this could still be a 2-minute jam.
Okay, can Sweetie do it again? Get another lead jammer status right when it matters? No, Meteor Dyke holds her back and runs her back. While Human Missile Crisis has one blocker to beat, it is her DSD teammate, and it's Human Missile Crisis who gets lead this is the first time this game Sweetie hasn't gotten lead. Crisis has stepped up.
You guys, this will be our last jam. Get on your feet. Let's hear it. Come on, how loud can you get?
Wow, knocking over Ruby Chaos to get these points. Sweetie comes through. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
This is exciting for me.
Is this another Styx power jam?
That's another 4 points for Crisis.
Make some noise. Absolutely, this is roller derby. Crisis has captured lead 197-196. She said, hey, here's some insurance for you. And she calls it. It looks like the Styx may have taken this one. If they did, this means they will be undefeated on the season.
You guys, what a crazy last jam. Our skaters work hard. They have fun. We hope that you have fun.
We're going to announce our final score here shortly, and then we're going to have you guys come on the track to meet the skaters. Handshakes from the skaters. High fives from the skaters.
if y'all line up around the track, we're gonna get this official score here for you shortly. What a performance from Human Missile Crisis.
And your final score is the Apocalypstix, 201 to the Glamma Rays, 198.
The Sticks stay undefeated.
Human Missile Crisis is someone's hero, and I love it. Human Missile Crisis is my hero.
Yeah, I can see why. All right, let's give it up for our teams. Some of these skaters skated in 2 bouts today. Give it up for the Sticks. Give it up for the Sticks. All right, let's hear it for the Red.
You guys, this might not be the end of the game. We have an official review happening right now.
Hang tight, we'll have details for you shortly. Hurry up, put it back, put it back.
Fix the pyramid as fast as you can. Come on, work as a team. You can do it.
All right, go on, Glamma Rays. Go ahead, okay, we're gonna do this again. Give it up for the Sticks. They won the game, 201, 198. 3 points, that was close. Sticks are trying to three-peat. And let's make some noise for our Glamma Rays. All right, we're gonna announce our game MVPs here shortly. Are we ready to announce our MVPs? I guess we are ready because we're here. All right, we're gonna start with our sticks. We're gonna start with the Rays. Wait, do the Rays get these?
We could all be messing up right now.
Okay. So for the Rays, our MVP blocker is Eleanor Roosevelt. Bruce, where you at? Bruce. Oh. Congrats, Bruce. And for MVP jammer from the Rays, it is Attila the Hut. Number 2.
For your MVP blocker from the Sticks, it is my very own Derby wife, Scarlett Fatal.
After a doubleheader.
And your MVP jammer from the Sticks, it's Crisis.
Oh. Yeah, let's clear the way. We're gonna clear the way because they're about to crash. Oh, in a
Clear
second.
the way of the pyramid, please. Give it up for your MVPs.
And the Powie! All right, thank y'all so much for coming out and supporting local roller derby. We're gonna try to get this cleared. We have some autographs if you'd like. But we've got to take up the track. And skaters, don't go through the exit you're not supposed to go through. Don't go that way.
Unless you are helping, please exit the building. You can get photos, even though it's dark outside. You can get photos